What's cracking, guys? JP here again, bringing you another update of my 75-gallon Mbuna tank. Now this tank is running pretty well. Last month I did remove a few of the red zebra, all of the mangano, and some of the male rusty fries. Why I did that? Because I downgraded from a 125 to a 75, and it was hard for me to keep the nutrients level, down. Since my tap water does have 20 parts per million nitrates, and I've been keeping this about 40 to 60 nitrates once a week, and I change about 70 to 60% once a week. In my video, I'm just going to show you what I have added so far. And the first thing is I have added an ATO. This is actually my 10-gallon reef tank before, so good thing I saved it. I just have a little pump there. So during Black Friday, I went shopping at Bulk Reef Supply, got their Auto Aqua Hub Auto top-off system. This is a do-it-yourself, and make sure you read the instruction if you do that, or go this route. Why I did this is because I know I don't have any soul creep, so I don't have to worry about too much having the sensor or the eye sensor. So I just wanted something cheap that will work for me, and so far it's been working so far. I also have this electrical panel. I have this just laying around from my first build. When I first built this, I thought I was going to add something back there, but I end up not using it because when I built this, I don't want to make a hassle on how to take this off and put it on when I put electrical back there. But looks like it's pretty neat. Instead of having a jungle of wire everywhere, it looks pretty neat. The same thing I did on my main circuit, except this one are bigger. This is only half of that, but it's pretty cool. It's work. Okay, and there's the ATO tubing right there. The next thing I have added is this reactor. Now I bought this at Bulk Reef Supply also. I used my manifold finally on that, and I put some Seachem denitrate on this to kind of help out a little bit of the nitrate problem. So I have a very slow flow going on that. I might just adjust that in the future or get it slower, but definitely hopefully it will work in the next 5 or 6 months. Hopefully I will see some results on getting the nitrates down, but for now this is about 2 weeks old and it's a process, so it's a waiting game. Alright, the next thing is I finally put the lights on. I have the LED light, plant light, and this is the Bulk Reef Home Depot 120 LED light. This is the 120 watts par 38, and I have some hornwort finally added in there about a month ago. I just harvested a few back then. It's pretty bright. Let me just turn on my reef keeper here. There we go. So it's pretty bright. There's the hornwort growing. It's looking pretty neat. I have two different lights. I have the pink light, the red and blue, and I got the regular daylight 5K. Alrighty. And then another thing is definitely the K1 micro is working pretty well. The extra Seachem denitrate that didn't basically fill up the rest, I put it on a tub here with, it's like one of these cereal boxes or a container, and just cut it in half and put most of it in the bottom and the rest on the top, the one that didn't fit. So just kind of help curve the nitrates too, because there's less flow. There's no holes in the bottom here on the side, and that's about 6 inch, so hopefully some denitrifying will be going on. So yeah. Alrighty. So looks pretty good. Everything is doing pretty well. Nothing crazy. I still gotta build this panel. I have an extra panel to put it on the other side because that box is not waterproof, they say. And everything is doing pretty well. This is the ATO right there. Just when I click on standby, that will shut off just in case. So no electrical breaking over there. Looks pretty good. It's pretty neat. Let me just take this out. I still try to keep this pretty clean. There we go. Let's turn off the plant light so it's not so bright. There we go. So yeah, I try to keep it pretty neat, all tucked in there. I did move the fan here instead of here because I have the reactor here now, and all the wiring is back there, so that this area doesn't get moist and, you know, break the electrical components. Funny thing is, I'm still using the Reef Keeper. I know that they went out of business, but you know, it's working pretty well, and it works for my situation. Okay, so yeah, so that's for a quick update of my 75-gallon Mbuna tank. I do have the red zebra, white Sokolofi, and a yellow lab on quarantine on that under another 10-gallon downstairs. So that looks like it's on a process. I will hopefully be adding them in the next couple of weeks. So always quarantine your fish, guys, even in freshwater. Okay. Oh, another thing for the ATO, I was thinking of upgrading this to a 20 extra high. So I just added this T right here, and I have a tube that goes all the way up over here because to prevent any siphon. So no, you don't want that to happen. And I basically kind of overkilled it. I couldn't find any barbs that connects this to 1/4, so I just have some Teflon in this brass barb, and have a tubing, and have this check valve that's going down, so air is always supplying to break the siphon. So yeah, but that's for the update, guys. Sorry for the no long videos for my fish tanks, but definitely I will start making some videos here again. So thanks for watching, guys, and happy fish keeping. Adios.